Summer travel is heating up and we're taking planes, trains and automobiles to get there, with travelers choosing roads over the runways, and the shift is changing the leisure economy. Welcome to the Commercial Pulse update for August 5th, 2025. The Experian Commercial Pulse report is a bi-weekly snapshot of the US economy and its impact on small businesses. Inflation rose to 2.7% in June, up from 2.4% in May, showing slight upward pressure on consumer prices, according to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics. Just in, the July employment report shows that total non-farm payroll employment increased by just 73,000, signaling a slowdown in job growth. Since April, overall job numbers have been relatively flat. The unemployment rate edged up slightly to 4.2%. Gains were concentrated in healthcare and social assistance, while federal government employment continued to decline. GDP grew 3% in Q2, rebounding after a contraction in Q1. This bounce back is largely attributed to a sharp 30.3% decline in imports, following an import surge earlier this year. This signals the volatility created by changing and uncertain tariff policies. Consumer sentiment climbed to 61.8 in July, the highest reading since February. Optimism continues building, even if it's still 7% lower than a year ago. Experian just released a June update to our small business index, which came in at 44.7 for June, slightly down from 45.2 in May, representing a negative 0.5 month-over-month shift and a negative 10.7 drop year-over-year. Overall, the index has stabilized, reflecting an economy on firm ground. Consumers are spending, sentiment is up, and new business creation is gaining traction, with 457,000 new businesses launched in June, a 2.2% increase over May. Despite modest inflation increases, key areas like rent and producer prices are easing. Rent inflation dipped to 3.8% and producer prices dropped to their lowest level since September 2024 at 2.3%. Small business optimism remains steady, according to the NFIB, at 98.6, and new ventures are still on the rise, continuing post-pandemic trends of entrepreneurship and business ownership. Americans are hitting the road and skies in record numbers this year. So how does it look on paper for the leisure and hospitality industry? Well, let's start with demand. Demand is strong. TSA checkpoint travel hit 6 daily records in June, and AAA reported 72.2 million Americans expected to travel for the recent July 4th holiday, a record high. However, even with record demand, major airlines have cut forward-looking forecasts as travelers shift toward other transportation modes like road trips. According to AAA, 45.1 million Americans were expected to travel domestically for Memorial Day, and you can see the shift here as gas prices remain relatively stable. Meanwhile, hotel revenues have surpassed pre-pandemic levels. As travel continues to increase, so too does hotel construction. Increasing the supply of rooms to meet the demand of travelers is keeping occupancy rates relatively flat. Employment in the leisure and hospitality sector has only recently rebounded to pre-pandemic levels, with unemployment still high at 6.4%, the highest among industry classifications. Now, when it comes to credit, airlines and hotel businesses continue to hold the largest balances and loan amounts, reflecting their infrastructure-heavy nature. Interestingly, businesses in the hotel, RVs, and campground sectors are less risky than other businesses in the leisure and hospitality industry. And there's a lot more on the leisure and hospitality industry in this week's report, so be sure to subscribe. If you found these insights helpful, we encourage you to explore more by visiting our Commercial Insights Hub. Also, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and reach out to your Experian account team to start a conversation about the possibilities we can unlock for your business. Last, remember to stay ahead, stay informed, and we'll catch you on the next one.